Yeah. Hey. Ooh, told just hang it up.
Interesting.
Um, an old man, an old man with a bad leg right now. Yeah. Is that confident? Is that confident? Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Well, how's that gonna play out? Is he got is where's he going? Like what has happened? Like I haven't heard anything there. Like is there anything? I mean, I know like he has to be on it for 4 weeks, right? But I figure they would have traded him before that period ran out, right? Like because he's not hurt, he just doesn't. He's just on the pup list, correct? Am I right there? He's not actually hurt. Okay. Okay.
Oh, he's got him.
Yeah. Well, you would have thought with Chubb going out, Cleveland apparently they're just confident in their dude because I mean I don't know if there's any play there, but and they brought in Kareem Hunt I know now, but you would have thought there would have been some interest potentially there to dance. Signed same day, now is on my bench.
I saw that move when I was doing some research.
We're desperate times, baby. Desperate, desperate times. Ford,
Ford.
Olive. I think it's Olive.
Olave.
Ford, like the car, built Ford tough.
82.
I want to know 82. So did he? Did he? Did he? Because I saw, there's everyone that's listening to this. We're all on a text chain, and we all are reading things. And I want to know: does this dude seriously? Is he fucking with us, saying thinking it might reset week to week, or did he really know that he was pretty much spending the bag to get essential? I mean, it might work out, right? Like we could look at this couple weeks and say the next, the second coming of Barry Sanders. This guy's a fucking genius for spending $80 on him, but $80,
That's not
it's
gonna happen.
okay. Mhm. He was hoping. He was hoping. Yeah, especially the blind aspect of it, because like, you don't
Yeah.
know how valuable someone is, right? Like, I it's a total guess. Like, it's an absolute guess. Uh-huh. Yeah. No. Well, I
I
knew
did
I
not.
knew no. Mhm. Ooh,
Shock and awe.
really? Hmm. But no, like, and this is probably a dumb question, but can you, as the commish, can you see, like, the bids where you go in there?
I did not put in a claim on that one.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Another commish, I have another question. Okay, thank you. Is it possible when you're doing these, when you're setting up the settings or whatever for the league, and this might already be a rule and I'm totally oblivious, but as part of trades, can you can you tr can you trade like your free agent budget along with a player to get another player? Like, if this dude ran out of cash, could I? No. Okay. Is that a thing?
How dare you?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I put a claim in, didn't I? I totally forgot. Oh
Wait,
shit.
did I put in a claim for him?
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. whatever claim I put in, I knew that I wasn't gonna get it. It was probably super low, so it's probably why it just vanished from my brain. Yes. Yeah. I had a chance.
Almost got it, Cole.
I was right there, right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it jumped from 20 something to 80 something is what you're saying. Okay. So none of us know, none of us understand the value of these dollars. It okay. Fair enough.
Nor does the value live in reality.
Exactly.
It's a game, man.
It's a game. Monopoly bucks. Yes. That sucks. So many running back injuries. Like it's a shit show right now.
Is that true?
Well, it's time for Derek to move on.
He's not coming. He's not coming. He may be
I
back for the
mean,
playoffs of the NFL season, not for the fantasy season. Is the only thing I've ever heard that's even possible.
hey Derek. A literal dump. Like I was talking to Dan before you hit the record button. Your background is just like perfection. It just
Oh,
it's
I thought that was Caesar's Palace.
yeah, just rubble. Just fucking burn it down. Burn it down. Like if this is them rebuilding it, let's just tear it down. It's over. Don't even go to Arlington. Don't even go to Naperville. Don't go anywhere. Just end it. Actual tears, like legit. Oh my god. I've had a day. Well, I mean,
You said you just cried over the situation of one
that was
particular team.
it was a good situation, but yes. Yeah. Mm. Just have horse races on the weekend. Have Did you cry then? You missed the opening kickoff?
Beautiful.
This is it. Yep. You're having flashbacks. Built Ford tough. Chicago White Sox fan right here. Awful. Can't wait till I love my White Sox, but it's it's they're they're competing right now. The White Sox I think are still ahead. Once we know more about whatever this scandal is, Bears might overtake the White Sox as like literally uh the worst team in town. It happened fast. Like fucking can you think about 2 weeks ago? Think about your life 2 weeks ago. The excitement you had going. I mean, I can't speak for you, but there was a buzz in town that like this team was going to be better. And now 2 weeks later, it's it's gone to hell. It's gone to hell. Self-inflicted wound though. At least it wasn't violence against others. She shot her own flab. So
Oh, is
got
that
that
what
going
happened
for
at
us.
the White Sox game?
Yeah, she tucked it in her tummy, her fat tummy.
Do you really think that's where she tucked her? That's where she told people she tucked it.
Well, I let's not go there. Yeah, talk about a misfire. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh God. Well, yep. At Rollgate. We probably.
Hell yeah.
Uh, yeah, I could come up with a better one, but we can workshop that.
Workshop it live.
Yeah. No, I don't know if anyone knows exactly what's going on there yet, though. Like, there's so many rumors floating around. Um, but I haven't seen like I've been checking Twitter pretty frequently, and we've been, like you said, texting back and forth. I haven't seen like a definitive report of like what is exactly happening there. So they went with the old adage of like I gotta take care of my family, my health, right? That like that's just seems to be the default answer when folks have a sudden departure, but we don't know exactly what's going on. But it doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound like a
It
good
sounds
thing.
like the FBI is going to be helping him with getting his health squared away with the family.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that full circle moment if Peanut Tillman was actually there? I mean, he wasn't. They've clarified he was not a part of this, but that would be Yeah, Ian Rappaport on NFL Network. Just so everyone is clear, Peanut Tillman, who is technically in the, I believe he's in the FBI. I know he at least did like the FBI training. I never got confirmation on what. Yeah, I think they may have given him like a participation badge. I don't know, but yeah, just peanut punching justice all over the place. Um, uh, yeah, Peanut Tillman was not on the scene. Sorry, fans. That one's coming straight out of Ian Rappaport's mouth. Had to report on that one. That hot take. Yeah, maybe we'll know more tomorrow. Like we're recording. This is on Wednesday, September 20th. So time stamping it. Maybe we'll know more tomorrow. Maybe like we'll actually learn how awful of a situation is. I feel like, yeah,
Well, according to his attorneys,
oh boy, attorneys.
no, no criminal claims or accusations related to the situation.
Oh, what's the situation?
I think that just means he hasn't been charged yet.
Mm, uh-huh. Yes, right.
She still speaks. She's still able-bodied.
Who was a quick boxing match? Sister Jean versus Virginia. Who we taking? I'm pretty sure Sister Jean's in a wheelchair. So
She's gonna have to lead that outside the ring.
the scarf. Virginia gets a hold, chokes her out with a scarf. Uh-huh.
No better time to sell.
Well, this well, like Dan Schneider immediately comes to mind, like pretty much forced his hand to sell the team, right? Like this is might be that situation where the hand is forced due to mass negligence or whatever is found here. I don't know. It might not get to that, but like if ever there was a time for there to be an uproar, right, where you kind of force their hand, like this could be the moment. So,
I bet they sell to the Saudis and move back to Decatur.
oh boy, the Staley Bears. Mm, okay, good, good. Was it a magical moment? I'm a drunk child. He's touching me a lot. Um, no,
There was no full Chubb, half Chubb on here.
there was, there was, there was.
Oh, my full Chubb was the Shearer brothers, I guess. Dan Hesse's back, and we just
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Found my
Lot of
script.
no full. I'm paying attention to my shitty team. I'm like drowning over here. I can't be focused on other people's successes when I can't get a goddamn win. Like, yeah. I mean, Raheem Mostert gave me quite a chub. Raheem Mostert needs to like if Raheem Mostert is my leading scorer, it was a bad week. It was a bad it was a bad one.
Gotta give a shout out to Jermaine, who's got the second most points for, and he's in 9th place.
That's rough. That's
Yep.
fucking rough.
It's early season breaks.
Rough.
He's coming back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's early, right? Like I shouldn't lose hope at this point. All hope, at least. He wants to as long as you give Kirk Cousins like at least 5 seconds, he's finding someone. He's got to go through all his progressions. Got to keep him. Yeah. Who's he got?
He doesn't need any help.
He doesn't. He clearly doesn't need any help. He just needs a little bit of luck. Can we just fucking call out Greg? Look at Greg's score for the week. What happened there, Greg? Okay. All right, Greg. Sorry, Greg.
Well, yeah, the Joe Burrow. Yeah, definitely.
What? Yeah, like what's
Made a
going
difference.
on there? I have not to talk about another league, but I have Chase in another league. Yeah, what is going on with since he finally turned around this week? Because it could be time to panic if they can't pull. I mean, I know it's against Baltimore that last week and division rival. It's always I think the Ravens kind of have had their number, but they go 0-3. Bad ways, bad times. No, sorry. Um, what if Justin Fields just like goes off after calling out his coaches, just like fucking runs for 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, throws for 30, but he ran for 350, so it doesn't matter. Like, what if we see that? Put it in the books, Bears fans. Get excited. Your boy's running. He's running this week. Do you think they're gonna get 3 wins? I saw I saw someone post something if the Bears, I think if they lose their next I think they have to lose like 5 more in a row. They lose their next 5, that'll be a calendar year. A calendar year without a win. Get excited, Bears fans. How's he doing? He's in Baltimore still? He's doing all right? I'm sure he's doing great. He's thriving. I I also sorry, Josh. No, I know. I'm just kinda dumping. I'm just kinda shitting on it now. I s I saw yeah, no, I mean, Packers lost too, so I lost fantasy, Green Bay lost, so I'm not, I mean, Jordan Love still looked pretty decent aside from that 4th quarter, but, um, e
I think we looked really good in the game, and then we just didn't
except that
finish
4th
it.
quarter.
Yeah,
We just both sides of the ball just did not perform. But,
yeah.
um, I was looking someone I don't even know who it was, but again, Twitter posted a side by side of Mitch Trubisky versus Justin Fields, first 27 starts. And Mitch's numbers are actually better. If you look at his overall like passing yards, touchdown interceptions, I don't know if so kissing titties is actually better overall. Trying to think of one. I mean, it's still not over for Fields. Like it's you're you're getting to that point, right? And I think today's just bad news just adds to the fuel to the fire of that is the dumpster fire of the Chicago Bears. But you're getting to a point where panic starts to set in, but I don't think you're quite there yet. Okay. Okay. You going for Caleb? I would I would love to see Justin Fields with a decent offensive line. Like if you put a decent offensive line, would that make a difference? I think that is the ultimate question if you're a Bears fan. Like the fact that that's always been just the sticking point of like, yeah, this dude's just hasn't just doesn't have time to make his, go through his progressions, doesn't have time. And then people are like, well, he's just slow in general, so it wouldn't matter if he had time, right? Like, I don't know. But if you had like a true stud offensive line, then you literally are out of excuses at that point. So that's like the last piece that you can yeah. I've never gone to one. You mean live? I've never gone.
I
Never
went
gone.
one time. It was that year they thought it was gonna be, like, negative 20 degrees, so we got tickets for
I
free,
remember that. That's
and,
awesome.
it was very cold. I've been to, like, 4 or 5 only, I think.
I've never been to Bears Packers live. I've been to Lambeau a lot. I've never been to Bears Packers live though. Time to go. I hate that stadium. You better believe it. You have the option. You have the option to get a padded seat as you walk through the door to strap to the bench. That's the
Does that have
luxury
a rental
option.
fee?
Rental fee, yes. Yes. Yeah, it's a
You don't have to
rental.
give it back. You can just leave it there. They come get it for you.
So defensive about it. Yeah. Well, you're normally nestled against some portly gentlemen, like you're 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 pretty toasty. Yeah. And his sister. I went to one playoff game in January, and that was the coldest game I've ever been to. It was like -10, I think. That was the the Giants. That was the Cobb Hail Mary game. That was fun. That was in my end zone too. That was fun to see live.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Like top three favorite? No shit. I could probably yeah. I mean, do you want to go first, Dan, or you want
Sure. Gran Turismo, the current golf game,
God damn it.
and Wii bowling.
Ah, fuck. Okay. We're talking original Wii bowling, yes? Not like Wii bowling
Wii
resort or
Sports
Wii
bowling.
sports bowling. Wii sports bowling. Okay. There's one on yeah, they've got one on the Switch
There's a
now.
whole universe now.
Yeah. I can get it together. Gran Turismo. Which Gran Turismo?
Oh
The
man, Gran
original?
Turismo 4 was great, but I mean, I like
Okay.
the current one. 7.
Okay. You gonna go through the movie, Dan?
No,
Okay.
with Sheriff Hopper.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Maybe give it a voodoo rent. Little Fandango at home. Oh, what's his name?
Daniel Harbor, David Harbor,
Yes,
something
that's the
Harbor,
villain.
the
He was
sheriff from
Hellboy.
Stranger Things.
He was Hellboy. No, the remake.
Ron Perlman was Hellboy.
Ron Perlman was the Hellboy. Yes. Is he? Thinking of Breaking Bad? You're thinking of you're thinking of the Breaking Bad Netflix movie, El Camino. They, they made a Netflix. Yeah, they made a Pinkman Netflix movie. Yeah.
No, you're
Okay.
thinking
Is
of
that
Gran Torino.
Gran Torino with Flint?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Get
not
off my
Jesse
lawn.
Pinkman. Not quite sure what he is. He's a character in the film.
We don't need to get into it. It was just one of those throwaway questions. Okay. Okay. Um, Need for Speed.
Ah, no way.
I've always been
Hot Pursuit 2 is the only good one.
I was a Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise is
Or Underground 2. Man, that cover of Riders on the Storm.
um yeah, sports games. Uh Zelda Mario Tennis is a great sports game. Fantastic sports game. I mean, it wasn't on my original list, but now that you mention it, it's probably up there. I mean, I gotta go all the way back. The first game I ever bought was little Cole coming home, super excited with his copy of NBA Jam on Super Nintendo. Like that was a defining moment of this little man's growing up, because fucking cartridges were like $70 back then. That was like a year's worth of allowance at that point. We saved up for that shit, and I no regrets bringing home the NBA Jam. So it always goes down as a classic. I mean, I went either Bulls or Scotty Skiles Magic, because Scott Skiles did not miss a three pointer. If you remember, he fucking did not miss a three pointer. Okay, okay, that was key. The Bulls, were decent with Grant and Pippen, but Pippen's 3 point was not. It was like not maxed out, so it was hit or miss. So, um, yeah, definitely NBA Jam there for sure. Yep, yep, yep. Um, I mean, really any of the PlayStation 2, you said Madden '04, like any of the PlayStation 2 Madden games to me was like the perfect marriage of like sim football meets like arcadey kind of football. Like feel like all the Madden games nowadays with their crazy physics engines that try to be realistic. It doesn't have that same like yeah. Like part of what made Madden so fun is just like yes, there was some realism to it, but at the same time you could pull some shit that would never have worked in actual football, which made it super enjoyable. Um, so I loved those early, 2003, 2004 Maddens. I thought they were kind of peak Madden. Um, and then probably the sports game I played the most, like in the high school years, like again, PlayStation 2 definitely was to me like the peak of like fun sports titles, and maybe those time of life or just general, I don't know, again that like sim meets arcadey style. But I always played like yeah, MVP baseball '05 is my sorry, did I steal some? uh yeah, it's so fucking good, so good, such a good game. I played like all 162 playoffs. Like I played the shit out of that game. I remember actually, I was lucky enough to have a TV in my room, but I was like a summer night where I didn't want to have my TV on like at 3 in the morning and like be a nuisance to my family. So I won the World Series I had a portable DVD player that I hooked up my PlayStation to, and I just had it on my chest. Like this is like a switch before the switch. It's like I had this little tiny fucking screen just like propped on my chest with my DualShock 2 and my this array of just fucking octopus of wires to get this thing to work, and made it happen. So won the World Series with, of course, the White Sox. On
In
at like 3 in the morning.
2005?
Yeah, it was a good year for him, Dan. If you
Wow.
remember, that was a decent year for the old Chicago White Sox. But um, yeah, good times. So sorry to steal a couple from you. Such a good fucking game. Mhm. Yep. Honorable mention, like, even the NHL games back then were so good. So fucking good. Okay. Yeah, it's in the game. Yeah,
That was a
great
good
game.
one.
Yeah. We're mi we're missing, like yeah, I talked about it a little bit, but, like, we're missing that arcade style, like, pick up and play. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know if it's just, you know, uh, developers or publishers just don't wanna put the resources to what would primarily be, like, a 20 to $30 game or whatever, but, like, there nostalgia in general, like, there's a market for that kinda shit, right? Like, all of us '90s kids that are looking to relive some of those moments, like, there is definitely a market there if they put out a good arcadey style kinda game, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like they could even just bring back Madden 2004 and put the current players in it.
I you come out right, like, they do this from time to time, like, for Madden
Yeah.
24, right? It 20th anniversary of the most famed one, they have, like, an '04 mode, right? Like, that could be like yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah, 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 uh-huh. Me me and my buddy, we developed the Whore Island fighting penguins. Whore, WHORE, fighting penguins. And they were the most gaudy. We made it the most like fluorescent pink and like cotton candy blue jerseys. And we tried, I don't know what happened. I want to think it's because of just how awful and how like outrageous our jerseys and everything was developed. But whenever we tried to load a game with our team, it automatically crashed the game. I don't
That's
know.
awesome.
Yeah. We broke NCAA football. They could not handle the Whore Island fighting penguins. Just couldn't do it. Processing power not there.
Textures not found.
Yeah. We gave him too much, so we'll have to take it all away. Mhm. Yeah. There was hang time and there was show time. Okay. 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 Right. Right. Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, occasionally. I know of last year's Rory, my character played out of Papua New Guinea. Um,
Uh-huh.
he was pretty big on the Corn Ferry.
Uh-huh. Tiger's back on the cover, yes. Is Tiger back on the cover?
I don't know. I downloaded this latest one. Well, now I think they just call it some sort
It's
of.
just PGA, I believe, right? I didn't know. I think we forgave. Tiger's been long forgiven at this point, yes. They
Right.
took that away from him. Okay. Okay. Uh,
Like keep up his playing game? I don't think so.
definitely good.
He'll play on the tour for a couple more years, but he's not winning any majors.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can't even fact check you on that one, but I know he's like third or fourth in the league in receiving yards right now or something. Um, so yeah, we're cupless. So peck your Pakua, pack them up. Had a game, dude. Had a game. I mean, Nick Chubb was having a game, and then his knee. That yeah. Did you guys see it? Like yes, it's yeah. T- I don't even know how do you come back. Like first of all, how do you come back once to be able to do full speed, and then how do you come back a second time? So like, good luck to him. But yeah, Bill Ford, tough. He's the dude now. What do you think about? I mean, who got him? Who spent $82 to get him? Oh, yeah. I'm hunting for a win. Fucking at this point, that's what I'll change my team name to. Hunting for a win.
Somebody's got to change their team name to Special Agent Peanut Tillman.
Uh, I'm a fan of Peanut Punch Justice myself. Yeah. What do you think? I got to ask you a question because we have mutual. Again, I'm talking about another league, so apologies, but you drafted Madison, the running back of Minnesota. Minnesota did you see they just traded for Cam Akers? Minnesota's got Cam Akers now.
Why? We don't need to bring that up.
Breaking news. So, well, I'm just, again, talking about another league, but like Josh and I played Josh this week. So part of me is like, if you want to play Madison, by all means. And another part of me like, how do we strategize? How do we, like, what is Cam Akers, like, he wasn't even that great in Vegas, or not Vegas, in Los Angeles, right? He was not after, yeah, not probably first week, but like moving forward, I'm curious how that plays out, especially if Madison has another subpar game. Like, yeah, good for you. Do you have Cam Akers?
Did you have luck trading any of them away?
I see you still
Yeah.
have David Montgomery.
You
Or have
wanted
you
a
dropped him
lot
at this
for
point?
whoever you're trying to give me.
Did you drop David Montgomery? Okay. Yeah, Pacheco. Miles Sanders. You got a lot of running backs. Let me just look to see,
That
has
computer doesn't
Josh
know shit.
let me look to see, has Josh picked up Josh, have
Okay.
you picked up Cam Akers yet?
You're talking to me on a ThinkPad.
Oh, he's a waiver claim, $83. He can be yours.
That's why I didn't want to talk about this. And Josh, you better not. You can't be doing any business
Oh,
intelligence to see how much my waiver claim is for Cam Akers.
oh, I'm sorry, Dan. I fuck. I'm sorry, Dan.
Yeah, you don't need any more running back.
Yeah.
I might could.
So Dan, so Dan, should I put a claim in for $3? $3? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, I would say $3 would probably be a good
They'll get him. They'll get him.
put a waiver in for $3.
Who dropped him though? Because he's on waivers because someone dropped him.
Somebody must have dropped him before today.
Huh. No. He would have been the perfect guest this week. We really missed an opportunity here.
Yeah, I was confused why he was on waivers when I went to look for him after I read that today.
Okay. After Dan gets Cam Akers. I'm trying to read Dan's eyes, how much he actually put in for Cam Akers now.
Well, I mean, the money in the waiver doesn't mean anything apparently, so who knows?
Dan's looking Dan's looking like a $36 man. Just kidding. All right, we can stop this. Oh, I don't know. You got anything else? Anything else exciting? We're playing each other matchups. Do you want to talk about
Oh
any
yeah, Cole,
exciting
Josh,
matchup?
and Dan Gregg.
I need a goddamn win, Josh. So if you could lose this week, that'd be fantastic.
What?
Oh, Josh went to poop.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't know where it went. Any other exciting matchups coming up, Dan? Who are you
Let's
playing?
see.
Oh, you're
I'm
playing
playing
Greg.
Greg. Yeah.
Greg
Greg's
needs a
not doing
comeback
so
after
good
last
either.
week. He needs a comeback. Those Shearer boys just crown them. Crown their asses as who is that? That Cardinals.
Yeah, who's gonna take?
coach.
Somebody's got to take one or both
Kinda
of them
strange.
down this week. They playing
I hope
anybody
so.
good this week?
I don't know.
See, what does
Did
that
Josh
match
did
up?
Josh stay where he went? Did he stop recording?
He
I'm
said
just gonna roll with
he
it.
said something about pausing it, so I don't even know if we're rolling. I don't know if anybody's.
I'm in last place, Dan.
I saw that. Yeah. Let's see.
It's a true shame to myself. I mean, I don't know who else it would be shame to, but Josh, you're back. Sure. Sure. Duties first. I don't know.
We were just talking about who's gonna take down one of the Scherer brothers next. We're looking at that next week matchups.
Need to
Playing
win so
Greg.
bad. I need
Caleb and I forget who Derek is playing. Or no, yeah.
not
Derek's
bad.
playing Caleb.
The perfect season. Man. It's gonna be bad. Yeah. I mean, the market is sky in the 10 minutes we've talked about Cam Akers, the market has just shot to the moon, baby. Okay. All right, let's wrap it up, boys.
We'll patch his landline in. Are we supposed to come up with sign-offs?
Finger guns. It's not an audio podcast. Like, I mean, I just want to make sure people are paying attention, right? Like it's on YouTube. If you didn't see me waving, then that's on you, honestly. Shame on you. Yeah. Burn burn down Soldier Field. It's time. Burn her down. Jordan Love. In all love, baby. There's my sign off. Get in the hole.